boasting a collective fortune of $100 billion. These powerful women inhabit a world of almost unimaginable luxury. Their opulence appears boundless, from multi-million-dollar homes to private jets and rare precious jewels. But just who are these women, and how did they build such incredible fortunes? Let's delve into the identities of the 9 wealthiest women on the planet, and the complete story behind them might just astonish you. In the realm of the world's richest women, their lives are not solely defined by immense fortunes or by leading extravagant lifestyles. A great number of them also devote their time and resources to incredibly meaningful charitable endeavors, from sprawling multi-million-dollar coastal manors to billion-dollar philanthropic gifts. These women are much more than symbols of affluence. They serve as living testaments to generosity, influence, and genuine compassion. You may find it surprising that Mackenzie Scott, formerly married to Jeff Bezos, has given away more than $17 billion in only the last few years, with no conditions attached, backing organizations centered on racial equity and LGBT rights. At the same time, Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers, the successor to the L'Oréal fortune, has directed a large portion of her wealth toward advancing science and preserving artistic heritage. Her philanthropic work extends beyond simple generosity. It is a powerful reminder of the deep responsibility that accompanies such extraordinary wealth. Through their deeds, they consistently enrich society in ways that far transcend money. They are more than just affluent. They are forward-thinking leaders, pioneers, and significant catalysts for change. Ranking at number 9 is Mackenzie Scott, the billionaire, who is famously giving it all away. As the former spouse of Jeff Bezos, Mackenzie Scott is certainly well acquainted with the world of billionaires. Commanding a fortune of $34.1 billion, she is not just among the planet's most wealthy women, but is also regarded as one of the most magnanimous philanthropists in history. However, Mackenzie's personal story did not begin with such affluence. She was raised in a middle-class Iowa family and first entered the world of extreme prosperity after her marriage to Jeff Bezos, the visionary founder of Amazon. Mackenzie stood by Jeff during the initial stages of building Amazon from a modest online book retailer into a dominant global e-commerce powerhouse. Their marriage, however, came to an end following a sensational divorce in 2019. Consequently, Mackenzie obtained 4% of Amazon stock, which instantly made her one of the world's richest women. It is particularly notable that Mackenzie forgoes a lavish and ostentatious lifestyle. She leads a relatively private life and concentrates on her philanthropic work. She has become renowned for her rapid and remarkably effective method of giving. Instead of creating complex charitable foundations, she provides funds directly to the organizations she believes in, with very few restrictions or conditions attached. Mackenzie has contributed billions of dollars to groups that operate in numerous diverse fields, spanning from poverty reduction and environmental conservation to education and the creative arts. She maintains a keen interest in social justice issues and is always prepared to uplift disadvantaged communities. In spite of her immense fortune, there is very little public information about her luxury possessions, such as exclusive cars, private airplanes, or significant real estate holdings. She leads an understated life and appears to have no desire to flaunt her wealth. Mackenzie Scott is an exemplar of the modern woman, talented, independent, and profoundly compassionate. She serves as proof that wealth is not merely about accumulating material possessions, but is also measured by the positive contributions one makes to the wider community. Society. What are your thoughts on Mackenzie? Drop a yes in the comments to show your support. Coming in at number 8 is Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers, the powerful heiress presiding over a global beauty empire. Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers is not merely the wealthiest woman on the planet. She is also the heir to a colossal cosmetics dynasty, commanding a staggering fortune of $98.9 billion. She is the driving force behind the immense success of L'Oréal, one of the most dominant cosmetic conglomerates in the entire world. Françoise's entire existence has been intricately woven into the fabric of her family's enterprise. She is the direct descendant of Eugene Schuler, the visionary who established L'Oréal way back in 1909. She took over the massive company from her mother Liliane Bettencourt in 2017. Yet Françoise is much more than just a successful corporate leader. She is also a devoted philanthropist and an engaged social activist. She lends her support to a multitude of organizations and charitable ventures, particularly those focused on the areas of education, healthcare, and environmental preservation. Regarding her personal portfolio of assets, Françoise resides in a spectacular villa in Neuilly-sur-Seine, France, with a valuation estimated at $80 million. Furthermore, she maintains a collection of several other lavish apartments in key global cities like Paris, New York, and Tokyo, each with a value reaching as high as $20 million. Her garage houses a stunning collection of luxury automobiles, featuring the iconic Rolls-Royce Phantom, estimated at $450,000, and a sophisticated Bentley Continental GT, which costs around $200,000, as well as a Porsche 911 worth approximately $100,000. Françoise also possesses a Gulfstream G650 private jet, an asset valued at a breathtaking $65 million, which allows her to traverse the globe with unparalleled ease. Beyond this, she is a renowned fashion aficionado, boasting an enviable collection of luxury handbags, including the coveted Hermes Birkin, where each piece is priced from $150,000 to $200,000, alongside rare Louis Vuitton limited editions. Her selection of extravagant timepieces is equally remarkable, including a Patek Philippe Grand Complications valued at to an incredible $500,000. Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers is a truly powerful and accomplished female icon. She isn't just defined by her business acumen, but also by her profound passion for the arts and philanthropy. She is a multifaceted and deeply compassionate woman, serving as a genuine inspiration to countless women across the globe. Securing the 7th spot is Abigail Johnson, the billionaire who masterfully maintains a low public profile while living an incredibly grand life. The name Abigail Johnson might not be a household name, but that in no way diminishes the fascinating nature of her existence. With a personal fortune of $31.3 billion, she stands among the planet's wealthiest women and is the strategic genius behind Fidelity Investments, one of the most colossal financial services corporations on Earth. In 2020, Forbes magazine officially recognized her as the most powerful female billionaire on the globe, cementing her formidable influence within the financial sector and far beyond its borders. Conversations about Abigail are often filled with both admiration and deep curiosity. She does not ostentatiously display her wealth, but this discretion should never be mistaken for a boring lifestyle. Abigail's extensive real estate portfolio is distributed across the United States, anchored by a magnificent estate in Massachusetts. Her mansion, with a value of approximately $25 million, avoids any overt flashiness, instead prioritizing supreme comfort and an elegantly sophisticated style. Tranquil manicured gardens envelop the residence, and its interior contains a veritable treasure trove of rare art. In addition, she holds titles to other valuable properties in New York and Palm Beach, each one worth many millions of dollars. She is also known for being an exceptionally keen art collector. Abigail commands a truly rare art collection featuring masterpieces by famous artists, with its total valuation reaching well into the millions of dollars. She is a frequent and formidable presence at high-end exclusive art auctions, and has acquired works that only the world's most affluent collectors could ever hope to possess. Abigail isn't one for the spotlight or commotion. She'd much rather fade into the background than ever take center stage. Nevertheless, her immense wealth affords her a collection of the finest automobiles, high-end timepieces, and extravagant journeys that most people can only dream of undertaking. Despite her preference for a quiet life, she has discreetly contributed a staggering sum of money toward philanthropic causes. Published accounts indicate that she has gifted over $1.5 billion to various foundations and charities, focusing primarily on initiatives in education, pioneering medical research, and vital environmental conservation. Furthermore, she is a deeply involved participant in numerous community-based projects, particularly those aimed at enhancing public wellness and fostering new programs. For long-term sustainable growth, Abigail Johnson truly embodies the ideal of a modern woman, gifted, self-reliant, and possessing the wisdom to live a fulfilling and purposeful life. Her life demonstrates that true affluence isn't merely about possessions, but is equally measured by the positive impact and values one contributes to the wider community. Number 6 introduces Gina Rinehart, Australia's wealthiest woman and a titan of the mining industry. Within the circles of Australia's upper crust, the name Gina Rinehart is absolutely legendary. Commanding a fortune of $31.9 billion, she holds the title of Australia's most affluent woman and is the mastermind behind the incredible success of Hancock prospecting, a colossal mining conglomerate. Gina's personal journey is a compelling narrative of relentless effort, immense ambition, and significant adversity. She assumed control of her father's business back in the 1990s and transformed it into a formidable mining empire. The Roy Hill iron ore mine is one of the corporation's most valuable assets, generating billions of dollars in annual revenue. But Gina's business interests don't end with mining. She has invested in many other sectors, from agriculture and energy to international property holdings. Her sphere of influence extends far beyond Australia's borders. Gina's Perth estate, valued at $25 million, is merely one of numerous opulent properties in her portfolio throughout Australia. She also maintains a collection of high-end vehicles and frequently travels by her personal private jet. While Gina doesn't flaunt her wealth, she certainly isn't hesitant to indulge in life's finer things. She is a frequent guest at exclusive gatherings, from high-stakes art auctions to glamorous charity galas. Yet Gina possesses a generous spirit. She famously made headlines for gifting $100,000 to each of her employees upon their 70th birthdays. She also contributes to many charities, particularly in the healthcare and education fields. Gina Rinehart is a truly formidable and accomplished woman. Not only has she constructed an immensely powerful business dynasty, but she also wields tremendous influence over Australian society and politics. Her story confirms that women can triumph in any domain, provided they have the required passion, dedication, and foresight. At number 5, we find Jacqueline Mars, a devoted equestrian enthusiast. Jacqueline Mars is renowned as not just one of the planet's wealthiest women, but also as an individual with a profound passion for animals, especially horses. With a net worth of $47.6 billion, she is a principal heir to the massive Mars Incorporated empire, the Ubi, confectionery giant responsible for iconic brands like M&M's, Snickers, and Milky Way. Wielding such a vast personal fortune, the life of Jacqueline Mars is a masterful blend of guarded privacy and unparalleled luxury. She is the proprietor of a farm of over 1,500 acres, around 600 hectares in Virginia, with a value exceeding $120 million. A sanctuary where she nurtures hundreds of elite thoroughbred horses and various rare animal species. Creatures. Beyond her expansive farm, her real estate portfolio includes a collection of opulent estates throughout the United States, highlighted by a breathtaking coastal mansion, valued in the tens of millions of dollars. Jacqueline's impressive garage is equally stunning, boasting a lineup of ultra-luxurious models, including the iconic Rolls-Royce Phantom, valued at approximately $600,000, alongside a Bentley Bentayga priced at $250,000 and a Mercedes Maybach S680, which also comes in at around $250,000. But her absolute preferred method of travel is her personal Gulfstream G650, a private jet with a staggering $65 million price tag, enabling her to traverse the globe, completely unconstrained by the schedules of commercial airlines. When it comes to her wardrobe, while she isn't known for being ostentatious, Jacqueline certainly appreciates high-end brands like Hermès Chanel and Cartier. Her personal collection includes a stunning array of Hermès, Birkin bags and crocodile leather, each commanding a price of $400,000. A Patek Philippe Grand Complications timepiece, valued at well over $1 million, complements her Cartier and Van Cleef and Opel's jewelry ensemble, which is estimated to be worth tens of millions of dollars. Despite maintaining a remarkably private lifestyle and seldom making public appearances, Jacqueline Mars remains one of the most formidable female billionaires on the planet. Her portfolio, which spans from lavish properties, exotic cars, and personal aircraft to a multi-million-dollar jewelry assortment, paints a picture of a life lived at the absolute pinnacle of luxury. She is the very definition of American super wealth. If you're impressed, drop Mars in the comments below. Hey. Next, at number 4, we have Miriam Adelson, the casino magnate, who wields immense power and influence. Miriam Adelson is not only one of the planet's wealthiest women, but also a dominant force within both the casino industry and the political arena. Commanding a personal fortune of $34.6 billion, she stands as the matriarch behind the monumental success of Las Vegas Sands. She and her family currently control over half of this sprawling gaming empire, which is publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange and operates major casinos in both Singapore and Macau. Miriam's journey is a compelling narrative of immense dedication, soaring ambition, and dramatic turns. She was originally born in Tel Aviv, Israel, and first embarked on a medical career specializing as a physician in the treatment of addiction. However, the trajectory of Miriam's life was altered dramatically after she met and subsequently married Sheldon Adelson, a brilliant entrepreneur and the visionary founder of Las Vegas Sands. Miriam became instrumental in transforming Las Vegas Sands into the global gaming behemoth it is today, with its iconic resort properties in Las Vegas and Macau. Following Sheldon's passing in 2021, Miriam inherited the bulk of his vast fortune and ascended to the ranks of the world's wealthiest women. In spite of her demanding business schedule, Miriam remains a deeply committed philanthropist, actively championing a multitude of health and educational organizations. Furthermore, she wields considerable clout in the American political landscape, known for being one of the most steadfast backers of the Republican Party, and former President Donald Trump having donated hundreds of millions of dollars to various political campaigns. Given her extraordinary wealth, it's no surprise that Miriam Adelson enjoys an incredibly opulent lifestyle. She resides in a mansion exceeding 30,000 square feet in Las Vegas, valued at roughly $80 million, which features lavish gold-plated interior designs and is protected by a cutting-edge security system. Beyond that, her property portfolio includes a New York penthouse estimated at $70 million perched atop a prestigious building that offers panoramic views of Central Park. When it comes to travel, Miriam possesses a private Boeing 787 Dreamliner jet, valued at over $250 million, complete with a bespoke interior that rivals a five-star hotel in the EI. Her collection of vehicles is equally astounding, boasting a Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge valued at $500,000, a sleek Ferrari SF90 Stradale with a price tag around $600,000, and a stately Bentley Mulsanne estimated at approximately $350,000. Her affinity for luxury extends to her wardrobe, where she favors elite fashion houses like Hermès, Chanel, and Dior. Tucked away in Miriam's personal collection is a coveted Hermès Himalayan Birkin bag, itself worth a staggering $500,000, alongside a magnificent Patek Philippe Grandmaster chime timepiece valued at more than $2.5 million, and an exquisite assortment of Cartier and Harry Winston jewelry, collectively worth many millions more. Miriam Adelson stands as a powerful and highly accomplished icon for women everywhere. Not only has she masterfully constructed a formidable business empire, but her influence also extends significantly across societal norms and political spheres. Her story is a testament to the fact that women can achieve greatness in any domain, provided they possess the necessary passion, dedication, and foresight to pursue their goals. Coming in at number 3 is Julia Koch, a billionaire benefactor with a profound love for the arts. As the widow of industrialist David Koch, Julia Koch holds a position as one of the wealthiest women on the planet, commanding a personal fortune of $74 billion. However, her impact goes far beyond her immense net worth. She is a prominent philanthropist who dedicates substantial resources to advancing healthcare education and artistic endeavors. Following her husband's death in 2019, she has diligently carried on his philanthropic legacy, channeling significant donations toward hospitals, pioneering medical research, and vital cultural institutions. Yet despite her charitable spirit, Julia maintains an extraordinarily lavish and opulent lifestyle. Her property portfolio includes a spectacular $100 million penthouse on Fifth Avenue with commanding views of Central Park, and a sprawling $120 million Palm Beach estate, complete with its own private golf course and an infinity pool. In total, her personal real estate holdings are valued at well over $500 million. Her taste in automobiles is equally extravagant, showcasing a $650,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom, a sleek $350,000 Bentley Continental Gibapool, and the powerful $450,000 Ferrari Purosangi. For travel, she utilizes an $80 million Gulfstream G700 private jet, which is fully equipped with a sophisticated bar and a bedroom suite rivaling a five-star hotel. As a veritable fashion icon, Julia frequently adorns herself with luxury brands, such as Chanel Hermes and the renowned Van Cleef and Arpels. Her collection includes a Hermes diamond Birkin bag valued at $500,000 and a Patek Philippe watch worth an incredible $3 million, complemented by a personal jewelry collection estimated to be worth tens of millions. Julia is far more than simply a billionaire. She is an influential woman who actively shapes the landscapes of both commerce and charitable giving. Her life demonstrates that with clear vision and unwavering determination, a woman can rise to dominate any professional field. Securing the second spot is Raffaella Aponte Diamant, the formidable billionaire of the shipping industry. With a net worth of $34.8 billion, Raffaella Aponte Diamant ranks among the most affluent women globally and is celebrated as the brilliant mind behind the Mediterranean Shipping Company, or MSC. Working beside her husband Gianluigi Aponte, she transformed MSC from its humble beginnings with just one second-hand vessel back in 1970 into the sprawling global shipping conglomerate it is today. In spite of her immense influence, Raffaella maintains a very private life, seldom appearing in the public eye. Nevertheless, her staggering fortune is clearly mirrored in the luxuriousness of her personal assets. Her portfolio of homes includes a $150 million mansion situated in Geneva, an $85 million penthouse in Miami, and a breathtaking $200 million private resort on the Italian Riviera. Her method of travel is no less extravagant, as she owns a $75 million Bombardier Global 7,500 private jet, complemented by a $220 million Boeing business jet for extended international flights. However, the true crown jewel of her collection is the $1.3 billion MSC World Europa super yacht, a vessel that proudly features an incredible infinity pool and dining experiences crafted by Michelin-starred chefs, star restaurants, and a world-class spa that can cater to over 6,700 guests. Raffaella's penchant for high-end automobiles is also well known, with a $700,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom, a $3 million Bugatti Chiron, and a stunning $2.5 million Ferrari LaFerrari in her remarkable collection. Her approach to fashion, while often subtle, is unquestionably elite. She possesses a highly coveted $550,000 Hermes Diamond Himalaya Birkin, an astonishing $3 million Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, and a personal jewelry assortment valued in the millions, from legendary houses such as Cartier, Harry Winston, and Van Cleef and Arpels. Far more than just another billionaire, Raffaella Aponte Diamant is a genuine visionary who has utterly transformed the global shipping industry. She stands as proof that with powerful ambition and unyielding determination, women can truly excel in even the most competitive of domains. At number 1, we have Savitri Jindal, acclaimed as India's most affluent woman. Savitri Jindal is celebrated not merely as India's wealthiest woman, but as a profound icon of resilience and triumph in the corporate world. With a staggering fortune of $43.3 billion, she is the monumental force behind the continued prosperity of the Jindal Group, a sprawling conglomerate with operations in various sectors ranging from steel and power generation to infrastructure development and cement production. Savitri's life is a testament to diligence, aspiration, and overcoming challenges. She assumed control of the Jindal Group following the tragic passing of her husband, O.P. Jindal, in a helicopter accident in the year 2005. She contended with countless difficulties while sustaining and growing the company, yet she consistently proved her outstanding leadership and foresight. Under Savitri's stewardship, the Jindal Group has flourished and significantly broadened its operational reach. The enterprise has become one of the largest business empires in India and wields immense influence throughout the region. Savitri is not just a triumphant businesswoman, but is also a deeply committed philanthropist. She provides generous support to many organizations and social programs, particularly within the vital fields of education and healthcare. She is likewise a major force in Indian politics, having previously served as a distinguished member of the National Assembly. Although she maintains a relatively private presence in the media, her colossal fortune enables Savitri Jindal to lead an extraordinarily lavish life. She possesses a 45,000 square foot mansion in New Delhi, estimated at around $250 million, and designed in the opulent style of Indian royalty with gold and precious gemstone interiors. Furthermore, she also maintains a private resort getaway in Mumbai, valued at $150 million. She also boasts a collection of premium automobiles and typically travels aboard a private jet. Savitri Jindal is not simply India's richest female billionaire, but is also regarded as one of the most powerful and influential women in all of Asia. From luxurious real estate, high-performance supercars, and private jets to a multi-million-dollar collection of fine jewelry, she is the very personification of power, immense wealth, and incredible success. Which of these figures do you find most compelling? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the lives of the world's most extraordinary people. Thanks so much for watching.